Welcome, welcome. Yo, we are back for week 3, episode 3, y'all. Surrender 5 podcast. Today, we got 2 new panelists and we have a returning panelist. Can't wait to introduce them. Real quick, formerly known as Party NA. Party NA switched your name up to 1Z Party. So, welcome, 1Z Party. I like that new name. It's pretty dope. I see what you did there. The 1Z. I see what you did. It's pretty slick. Pretty slick. But first up, we have Young CEO and Feral Eevee today. First up, let me introduce the Young CEO, the CEO of Busted Noobs. What's up, brother? How you doing today, man?
What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Feral? What's going on, Party?
What is up? What is up, man? Hey, I'm excited.
Morning.
For those listening to the podcast, real quick, you guys don't know because you're listening, but CEO is actually live streaming while he's doing the show. So this man's got many talents, not just Busted Noobs, playing Unite, you know what I'm saying? He could do it all. So, young man, introduce yourself. Let everybody know, how you got your username, how you got into Unite, your streaming life, entrepreneurial, what you're doing, your business. Let everybody know who you are.
All right. Well, I'll try to keep it quick. But yeah, I am a young CEO, and I've been streaming for about consecutively, I would say, just about 2 years now. Before I was streaming Unite, I was streaming Call of Duty a lot. And then I moved into some more story games and horror games, which I still do some of that stuff every now and then. But I found Unite back in February, and I fell in love with the game because I have always liked Pokemon, but I like MOBAs also. I used to be a League of Legends player, so played a lot of League of Legends since I want to say season 2. But I stopped playing that game because the games are very long and you don't want to play a 30-40 minute game just to lose from people throwing or making terrible decisions. So I got out of that game, and Unite is just perfect because it's condensed into 10 minutes. It's got Pokemon. Your favorite Pokemon might be next on the list. And I just really, really, really enjoy it. I also have a clothing line, Financial Felons. So I do those 2 things. And again, I just really enjoy streaming. And I'm really glad that you have me here today.
Hey, man, we're really glad to have you here, too. Let's keep the good vibes going. So, speaking of good vibes, we have Miss Feral Eevee in the building. The Feral Queen of the Eevees. How we doing today, Feral Eevee? Yo, welcome to the show.
Guys, good. I'm excited already. CEO merchandise. Wow.
For real, we got CEO drip.
Merchandise. I love seeing how everyone does designs. Like Pika has merchandise also, and I'm kind of looking at stuff also. But I'm like, wow, this is so cool how they'll put just kind of how they'll do the artwork, do the writing. I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What do you mean to do, Mike? First podcast, guys, so I'm all over the place.
Hey, this is perfect. I'm glad that could be your first podcast. 3rd episode in. So the way I discovered Feral Eevee, I think it was actually in a match. I think she was playing Sylveon, I believe. Basically, your boy got destroyed, man. I got eradicated, She might have dropped 116 that game. It was crazy, man. I might have died 19 times. I'm glad they don't show the death counter. But Feral Eevee is a fantastic streamer, great personality. Feral Eevee is the one who educated me and actually gave me some game and made me realize, when I go on stream breaks, I could throw on Pokemon TV. Because I'd be kicking in her streams when she wasn't gaming, on break, and she's playing Pokemon TV. I'd be there for 3 or 4 hours just chilling, watching Pokemon TV. I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. Very smart person, intelligent streamer. So, Feral Eevee, welcome to the show. Let folks know about your stream life, about gaming, about what's going on with your brain. What's going on, Feral Eevee?
My brain. Dangerous question. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna try and base it off CEO. So I'm actually still relatively new to streaming. I started very end of February, beginning of March. So just
really?
over 6 months. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, damn.
I know, it's crazy. And now it's
Yeah,
just
wow.
now I'm here in California on vacation meeting streamers. Not
wow.
what I pictured over 6 months ago. Because
Yeah.
no, it's been exciting. I met Draku-san, almost Mamba in real life. And yeah, I've just been chilling this past week. But no, streaming's been I don't know. It started off actually with League of Legends, which is funny that CEO said he played that. But I agree with him. It's the little games are long. When I go back, because I still have a couple followers who still talk to me, so I'll play a league game once every 3 months. And I'm just like, why am I playing this game? It's like 40 minutes long. The people are toxic.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I hate this game so much. Like, it just drags. Whereas Pokemon, it's shorter. You don't have to do all chat, which is, I think, neat that they have voice chat, but they make it optional. Because in all chat, people just start arguing, flaming you in like the first
Yes.
couple minutes. You wouldn't even get to the turn, and they're like, this is my farm. And you spend like all this time yelling at each other in the first couple minutes, typing
Yep.
about farm.
Oh my goodness, it's like
But no,
that.
streaming's
Ugh.
been good. It's awesome meeting people like you guys. It's I think it's really cool that you can meet people from like I have a mod from the Netherlands. You have the OCE region, of course, all of North America, Europe. So I've been really thriving on Twitch. I never thought I'd be on this because I thought Twitch were just for big old nerds, and here I am being a big old nerd with you guys. I love it.
Here you are.
What's been your favorite experience about being a Twitch streamer in these past 6 months? The way you stream, the way you carry yourself, the way your brand looks, it just seems like you've been streaming for a couple of years now, but 6 months, very good.
Really? I don't know. I guess like because there are new streamers up and coming, and the best thing I like tell them is literally like first off, you have to stream just because you like playing video games and talking to people. Like don't focus on the money, don't focus about like the bits, the subs, the merch. I mean that definitely is like a fun part coming with it later. But like if you get worked up about that and how many viewers you have and comparing yourself to other people,
Yeah.
it doesn't make the experience very fun. I feel like it doesn't make you
Right.
very genuine. Well, it's me, like I love talking to all of you guys. Like that's the greatest thing is like meeting everybody, like I said, from like all over the world. Um Definitely like the different fun activities I didn't think that would come with streaming, like the different tournaments, the events, like podcasting this. You can even go off like what I've been doing is I like to mix up my stuff and I'll do special streams like the beach stream Monday. So um I'm sorry guys. Sorry, I'm also
No,
like
no worries,
really
no worries,
shy.
no worries.
That was great. That was great. Because I agree with a lot of what you said too. That was great.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Gotta have that passion for it. Because if you go in it straight thinking that gets a job, you don't get paid for a while, then you're gonna be getting mad, quit, storming out of there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
totally agree with that. Good mindset to have.
Yeah, I guess the best thing I can tell people is just like literally just be yourself, have fun, and definitely like talk to people. Like it's more fun. Like I'm always constantly like either playing with viewers or I'm like I love doing collabs, or even when I'm not doing collabs, I'll be like, oh, let's go bother like Dankasaur. Let's go see if we can drag Jarala in for some karaoke.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, man, networking, hanging out with people on Twitch and Discord, it's the best way. Like growing your brand or not, it's just cool to have a community and be a part of communities. I'm loving it.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, this community is awesome.
So
Especially
let's
since,
slide
I
it
mean,
over.
Lola- Yeah.
Oh, sorry, say again. My bad, Pharaoh.
No, go on, go on.
All right, so I want to slide over to
Party life.
1Z
Let's
Party.
go.
What's going on, Party? Hey,
Hey,
how was your last week? We see you changed your username.
I did.
How long you been planning this out? Talk to us.
I honestly, okay, so basically my username before this was party NA11, which like nothing wrong against that, but okay, so if you guys don't know, NA is the we're gonna get super nerdy. Evie was talking about nerdy, right? We're gonna get super nerdy.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, NA11 was meant to be like, you know, the periodic table of elements. It's for
Oh,
soul.
good.
Oh, she wasn't playing. She went in her bag.
Right. She's not
She reached
playing.
in her bag. Oh.
But okay, so it was NA11 for salt because you know the salt, right? But nobody got it, and I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I guess
damn.
I'm too much of a nerd. It's fine.
Periodic
so, like,
time.
It didn't click as much. It didn't click as much. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Like, I kind of like thought of different things because like I like things to be like short and simple. You know. Don't mind the periodic table of elements. It flew over everybody anyway. So.
Oh man, yeah. Because even I just
so
got it just now.
Yeah. Mike, I see how it is. I love you. It's all good.
Oh man.
So and it's simple. It's the number 1, the letter Z, and then party. Because like I'm biased to party. Party is like, you know, I get to keep the name party. And then also, you know, it's short for onesie, you know, so like I'm gonna be like wearing onesies and stuff. It gives like me an identifier besides like anything else, you know. And
Mhm.
like I did, in matter of fact, order a Snorlax onesie, and so now I'm gonna be wearing onesies and stuff for stream. So it's gonna be great.
That's good.
I'm
I see the branding.
also
Okay.
similar to Eevee. I mean, I don't have most of my network like has been like through the tournament that I first met Mike in, but I did, as a matter of fact, like I started streaming like 3 months ago, so
Oh
we'll
dang,
see.
that's
We'll see
right.
how it goes. Yeah, we'll see
Okay.
how it goes.
That tournament onesie is referring to it was the was Squirtle's Den's content creator bash, by the way.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Shout out to Squirtle's Den. My dad.
Yep. Shout out to Squirrel's Den. Definitely.
We'll have him on the show one day. All right, so yeah, so let's roll to this next segment, guys. Let's do a little bit of a last week recap. Let me slide to Young CEO. Yo, Young.
Mhm.
So I've been seeing obviously you got to keep you keep the grind going. You never stop. But I've seen that you've been pumping out more streams. You've been doing more company after darks. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Is that to grow the nighttime hours too?
Yeah. So really, I do right now. I stream Monday through Friday, and I start at 8 a.m. and I try to go to at least 2-3 o'clock.
8 a.m.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. and I try to go to at least 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes longer, depending on how much fun we're having, depending on who's there, and everything like that. But the company after darks, which I do sometimes on the weekends, those are fun times where we get people in karaoke. I'm drinking on stream. We're playing games, a lot of viewer games. We're starting to now do Goose Goose Duck, so we'll have a lot
Yeah.
of people get in there for the Goose Goose Duck, which is fun. I'll put on the YouTube. I'll say, forget about the VOD because they mute the VODs if you put copyright music. So I'll
True.
put on some YouTube and we'll just vibe out for the night. And that's more of a thing for the community, because a lot of people have fun. One, watching me get drunk and sing, but they get to also get in and do karaoke. They get to sing.
Shout out B
they
Quinny.
get to get in on the game. Yeah, shout out B Quinny. He comes
He
through
be
with
rapping.
the raps.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Bars. Okay.
So it's really just because I think the community has a lot more fun with it, so I want to do it a little bit more. So I definitely want to just keep that up, and it does help anybody who may catch my stream at night. Help to grow it a little bit. So I have some of that in there also, but it's really just because the community, we just have a good time when we do it. So I love doing it. But
Yeah.
last week, I've just been on the Unite grind, honestly, and trying to get my content grind on track. And when I say content grind, I mean working on, short media like for TikTok,
Oh, yeah.
working on,
Yes.
working on clips for Twitter. When I go live, I like to put a clip with it. And then
I like that.
YouTube, the big monster that I just have not found the time to really commit to making a YouTube video every week, but I have to do that too. So that's what I've been working on.
No, I like that, man. It's all about the mindset shift. I can hear when you're talking, the way you're focused on it. Hearing you say that short form media, like that is the way to go. Totally random. Side note: I was watching the news earlier today, and they used to have in the past when they close out the show, Twitter logo, YouTube logo, Instagram, all that. Now they just got TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And it just makes me think what you just said about that short form, because YouTube is a monster, you know what I'm saying? So I understand about trying to climb that mountain. It's a mountain for all of us. For those who are at the top, they up there chilling, just looking down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But let's keep this last week segment going. Speaking of last week, it's kind of this week too. But Feral Eevee, hold up. I know you stay on the East Coast, but you out there in California? How long you out there for? You on vacation?
I'm actually wait tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm losing track of my days. Today's Wednesday, right? Today's actually my last day, and then I'm actually flying out tomorrow morning.
Oh, snap. Okay. Damn. Oh,
Nice
when you gave me your
podcast.
schedule, I thought you'd be back. So you're doing this on vacation. I'm just realizing now. My bad. I'm
I am,
sorry.
yeah.
I appreciate this. Damn.
No
Okay.
worries. It's exciting.
What part of Cali, if I could ask?
I'm in the San Francisco area. So
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
like
San
North.
Francisco.
State Bridge,
Gotcha.
my
Ooh.
touristy stuff. No, it's been a real blast.
Have you been to the piers?
Here 96, 86?
I believe it's 86. They got little shops down there, like a magic shop, little left hand shop, bunch of weird stuff. It's cool.
Yes, I saw that. I was just like,
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
I've never seen a lefty hand shop before.
Right. See, so you know I'm telling the truth. I ain't lying. Your boy ain't lying.
I saw that. No, there's so much amazing food and stuff here. There was like a sourdough building, and I was just like, what? There's a whole like building dedicated to sourdough bread?
They make animals like little turtles and bears and shit made out of dough. It's crazy. You're young. They got a whole shop. They make all kind of things like made out of bread. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, anything you could think of.
Like, any kind of. I think to. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, I'm still in awe. It was like 8 years ago I was there, but it was crazy.
Yeah, they still have everything there. Oh,
like how you make a whole giraffe out of bread. It's crazy.
I mean, y'all make me feel like a country bumpkin. I live in Idaho, so like I'm like.
Oh snap! Nah, you gotta go. You gotta get out. You gotta travel. I'm in New Hampshire. Nah, you gotta travel, yo. You gotta get.
You know what? I think I do. I think I do. I need, or maybe I need to go to California with Feral Eevee. Let's go.
But at that bullet train today, shit, it's about to bounce.
Back in November.
Hey, Feral. Have you been to the Ghirardelli chocolate factory?
No, but I was actually skateboarding there with Draku because he took me out to the dock over there, and so we did pass by it. It was right near the prison. I was like, wow, this is the most beautiful setting for a prison ever. I was like, I will be over here. And they were like, it was so gorgeous, guys, like because I've always been kind of isolated in New England. Yeah. And there were literally like 40 pelicans, the Golden Gate Bridge kind of over there near the chocolate factory. The pelicans were flying in the sunlight. I was like, this is amazing. And I definitely want to go out to the world more and meet more streamers, which I think is the perk of like traveling to different places. So maybe I'll go to Potato State and visit you.
Yeah, there we go.
Is anyone here going to TwitchCon in October? It's gonna be in California.
TwitchCon.
Oh, legit?
Yeah. I'm gonna be going, and that's what I want to do. I want to meet more streamers. So.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's in San Diego, and I'm trying.
I'm beautiful.
I'm at 230 followers.
Please.
That's the start.
Hey, that's the start.
I mean,
you know how many folks got 96 followers right now?
Right, keep that going. The start. You better,
keep that pushing.
Be happy.
You know what? I am glad. But like, I feel like I would be way too intimidated for like TwitchCon. Like, be like, hey, like, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm
you good.
Intimidated. For
Everyone's there. Everyone's there for the same reason.
It would definitely be a lot of fun to be able to meet a lot of people. Because it was CEO. You said you're going to TwitchCon.
Yeah. Yep.
I know off the bat, you're gonna probably see like probably as there's like probably thousands of people going. But I know Sonverse is going. He's another streamer. Alex, Almost Mamba. Those are a few people I know off the bat who like stream Twitch here in the Pokemon Unite community who you might run into.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good opportunity to network. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as a good opportunity to meet other streamers. Oh yeah.
Almost definitely.
You gotta look at it as a business opportunity. Like even if you're going to have fun, the underlying thing has to be okay. How can I, you know what I'm saying? Do something, meet someone where I'm going to learn at the minimum, learn something. That's what I want to do. At least learn something from someone who's a bigger streamer than me, better streamer than me, whatever it is. All right, you know what? Maybe I can implement that, or maybe I can, whatever.
Yeah, I like that mindset.
Agree. That's what it was like with Mamba at the beach. Like once we turned off stream, we were kind of talking. Like not only were we kind of bonding a little bit about personal life, we were like kind of sharing tips about things. Cause like I like to like I was like picking his brain, he was picking my brain, not in a bad way or competitive way, but like, you know, saying like you never know what you can learn from somebody that you didn't already know, because everybody's brain works differently and we all stream from different angles. Because like Mamba was telling me how he's like, oh, I don't know if you noticed, but I'd like move the camera this way. I'd kind of focus it towards like the colorful houses and stuff. And I was just like, not really. I thought you were just kind of like doing a regular thing. He's like, nope. He's a very calculated person.
Oh yeah, when you guys were on the beach yesterday.
He has reasons for every little thing that he does.
Yo, that was a beautiful angle.
He acts so chill.
And that's the thing. I think that's what I'm like, talking to people. You'll learn those subtle things that if you're new to it, or if you haven't been doing it a long time, or you just do it and you're just used to doing it your way, those subtle things that people do, you'll learn that it's for a reason and that it can actually help you a lot if you try it. So I want to just, talk to people and see how they're doing things. Think of want to hear what their thoughts were when they tried this or did that. And so that's definitely what I'm looking for when I go out there, definitely, because I want my stream to keep growing, and I want more people to enjoy it. And if there's something I'm not doing that I could be doing, then if someone will just tell me, because I'm just having conversation, please let me know. Let me know.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like that mindset you have.
About feedback.
Yeah, going to that event and then collecting information and then applying it to your brand to probably, they might have advice for like everyday life. There's people who do streams who are just really like smart on life. But one day I hope to go to TwitchCon because I want to do what you guys are talking about. Meet other people, learn from them. People who obviously are way more successful who just have it down and just have an eye for it. Like I love to learn things from other people who know things I don't know, and then who just know who can do things better than me. And it's like, why not try to get that skill faster? Because the more time I'm not getting that skill, the less time I'm getting where I need to get.
Yeah.
Let me not mumble. This is about y'all, not me. So I just y'all got me teary eyed, man.
It's all
the
good
motivation.
Input. All great input.
Y'all literally.
Thank you so much for bringing us together. I've never actually talked or done anything with either party or CEO until today.
Yeah.
Now I love watching y'all on stream, man. Like you guys, all three of y'all when you guys stream, it's awesome. So it's pretty cool y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? Like when I made this podcast, I was like, maybe I can get a streamer once or twice, but like I got a lot of folks that say they want to be on the show. So I'm like, this could be pretty cool. Where like I can actually have a community podcast talking to different folks, pulling in the panel. Like shout out to LeBron James with the shop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't there, but it's cool to have different folks that watch online. You know what I'm saying? What's
Mike,
up?
let me ask you, did you drop the link in my chat too? You should
No,
drop
I
the
did
link
not.
to your you should do that.
Oh, definitely. I'll drop that. I got you on that. So let me roll to this next segment, and then I can do it real smoothly. All right. So this next segment actually is my favorite because it's the easiest. So basically, it's the news portion, and the Pokemon Unite Twitter page is where I pull the news from. All I gotta do is scroll through and just talk about their past few tweets. It's real easy to bounce around. Like I said, I'm keeping the show real easy, real casual, just a nice fun hangout. So the last tweet I see from Unite, it had me twisted because I ain't got Android. So it says it's a 5-time point campaign is underway on Google Play. So if you guys play on Android, you can get into this. It's until September 15th, which is tomorrow at the time it's recording. Obtain Google Play points by shopping in Pokemon Unite until September 15th and earn 5 times the normal amount. So real quick, in the image on this tweet, it says event period from September 9th to September 15th. But for some reason, their auto tweet posted this tweet yesterday.
Oh wow!
So first of all, it was 3 days late. First of all, I'm just like, hold on.
Campaign that no one knew about.
You know what? I'm pretty sure Pokemon Unite needs to go to TwitchCon. Actually.
Yo, they really should have a representative.
Yeah.
They really should have representative.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I'm like looking at this tweet and I'm like, yo, it says from the 9th to the 15th, but they posted it like 2 days before the campaign's over.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Like somebody's not paying attention there. But yo,
Mm-hmm.
if they want to slice somebody a job, we're here. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say Mike for Pokemon Unite.
Hey, I'll run that Twitter.
Logo, I'll support it.
I'll run that Twitter page. Make sure your tweets come out on time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Written correctly, spaced out with the image. All right, anyway.
Oh.
Yo, the next tweet. Did you guys see this? They put out like a review from Mew. It says, trainers, we want to know what you think about the newest ranged attacker in Pokemon Unite, Mew. Let us know your thoughts. And they dropped a link.
Did they? That's on Twitter?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. Yep.
Oh man.
2 tweets ago. Yeah. It says, please note that the survey will close when we've received a sufficient number of responses. So basically, hey, once y'all go crazy, we done. All right.
Right. They don't want to get overwhelmed.
Yeah, because they know. Yep. So
I wonder if we would have enough people that would actually do it. Like me, I want the game to be more fair and balanced. If they ask direct questions like that, I would definitely put my input every time I see it. I wonder how many people we would have do it.
So I did it yesterday, but I forget
I'm gonna do it.
every question. It was very simple. I might just click it again right now just to share for the crew because it might be taken down soon. Who knows?
Right. True.
Oh, I clicked on it and it says this
It's
server
done?
has been deactivated by the owner.
Oh,
So damn,
man.
there you got flooded.
Oh, goodness. That boosted auto is not going nowhere. Oh, man.
Oh no.
Damn.
I like the boosted auto.
It's too strong.
Yo, if you run away from it, you dead. You
Yeah.
I mean, isn't
Could
it
run
like
for your
Glaceon though?
backup.
You try and run away from that icicle spear, it still follows you, and you're dead like literally halfway across the
Man.
map.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
what's more terrifying? Watching the missiles come after you, or the sound in your ear? Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love the
I think
sound.
the sound. I think the sound.
That sounds
I hate the
wicked.
new sound of the icy wind sound. The icy wind sound to me is worse. It's like a thud. It's like boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it hits you like a truck.
Hey,
I can't stand it.
Oh man.
out of nowhere, it's not really a surprise, this character, but the announcement to me was they'll be dropping Clefairy and Clefable coming
Mhm.
October
I
13th.
seen it, yo.
Yeah.
I was aware of the character when the game came out. It was in the beta.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
guess Blissey, Chansey and Blissey got switched in for it. So
Okay.
maybe this is just, for me, this is them putting the character in to buy some time before they get a new crazy character coming out. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know.
Lied
Yeah.
to.
No,
Somebody said
I feel the
Umbreon was
same.
coming out in October.
Umbreon. Yeah, remember
I've been
that?
lied to.
Are they
Leaks?
only gonna do one release in October though? Because they're doing three.
That's
they're doing
true.
3 releases right now in September. They
Yeah.
did what the T-Tar. What was right before T-Tar?
Buzzwole.
Yeah, they
Okay.
did 2 for that. So now I wonder if they're only gonna do 1 for October. Or is it gonna be another following that, like at the end of
Buzzwole
October?
died fast.
Yeah,
I still like
Buzzwole hype.
Buzzwole. I still like it. The hype did die fast though. I still like
Man.
it
Hot Buzzwole summer was quick.
though.
Yeah.
Buzzwole summer.
So last Halloween, they dropped Greedent. At first, I was like, man, that ain't scary, but that character was
Yeah.
scary. So,
Like
Yeah.
Chanel or security on Greedent or what's his name? Gotlu?
Gatlu?
Gatlu.
Sorry, say it again. What's the question?
So I only know like of 3 top squirrel mains right now: Security L,
Oh,
Chanel,
yes,
and then
yes.
Gotlu. I guess I
Yeah.
just learned about him actually a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Apparently he's like a pro squirrel player.
No, he's real nice. Like everybody would say, everyone's a good player, but there's some players, at that next level where they do this all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he's real
I
nice.
played against Security's Greed, and yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Security L. Yeah,
Yeah, Security L, yeah.
I took the L. That dude be handing out serving L's, bro. It's a dope.
Greedin
game,
is
man.
one of those characters. If someone is really, really, really good at Greedin, it's very hard to do anything with it. Very hard.
It
to do
really
anything
is.
with it.
Especially when the other team is not experienced playing against it, and then 2 of them
Yeah.
be chasing it.
Oh,
man.
man.
Floodgates is open. I love doing that.
Yep.
Like, yo,
Yep.
come raid their jungle, y'all. I got them chasing me. Come raid their jungle.
Yeah.
Or even like
Man.
if you like finally catch up to it, it's so hard to kill a Greedent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Yeah. By the time you catch it, it's like, all right, now I gotta take all this health down. Damn.
Mm-hmm. And then once you get some of the health down, he just puts out those berries, gets his health back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Munch.
It's pro time wasters.
Accurate.
Run
Yeah.
around,
Pro
spin
time
on you.
wasters.
Oh, next thing in this news portion, we have this legacy trainer battle. How you guys feeling about this? Legacy trainer showdown, excuse me, where you can get exclusive Leon skin, card back, profile picture, and Charizard too. I haven't done much of it yet. Have you guys done it?
I have. I really like it. The NPCs don't feel like NPCs anymore. They actually feel like super scary. I don't know what they
It's stupid
changed.
scary.
Okay, like legit. I mean, maybe that's just because I play like a lot of, like I play Mew, like I play Pikachu, I play a lot of squishy characters,
Mm.
and so like if they get you, you're dead. I not only that, maybe it's just me imagining things by the super scary bots, but like I've been playing on like whatever the hardest difficulty is, and like I feel like they even have like different animations and different movesets, and they do so much damage. Like there's
Really?
the Duraludon, and I'm like, there's no way that they would be able to do that much damage like on their own. And same thing with like the Lucario.
Might have
Like
to
I
check
can
this out.
handle I can handle like a regular like person Lucario,
and like even
regular
like
person.
we'll say like right, but I feel like these maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just imagining things, but I swear they like have different stats, different moves, and like it's kind of crazy, but I love it. Like I haven't lost once, so
I gotta
so
check
you
this out.
it's still
setting for it?
scary.
What's up, Pharaoh?
I don't know.
Oh, you can
Against
change the level difficulty because
Yep.
I only
Yes.
played
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh, see, I was playing like one game with Draco, and we were kind of like, this is very underwhelming because we were just like
Yes.
destroying them in like a regular bot thing. So after like that
Yeah.
one game, we're like, let's not play anymore. So
Oh,
we
Yeah.
don't have much to do on it.
I think
We're
you
gonna have to
actually
we're gonna have to tweak the level difficulty.
Yeah.
so you have to, I believe, win like 3 games in that level difficulty, and then it'll take you to the next one, and you win 3 games or play.
Okay.
I don't even think you have
Okay.
to win. I think you just play 3 games, and then it goes to next difficulty. But and on the very first difficulty, it only I think faces up against like one leader,
One of the
which is
Yeah, it was just Leon
which
for
is
us.
Leon.
Yeah.
Instead of
Oh.
the whole entire team of leaders, and like I swear they have like buff stats, they just never die, you know, like it gets so crazy.
Oh, I gotta
like,
try this later today. Damn.
yeah.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah,
Man, got me
I've
in.
only
Okay.
played it on the first difficulty. I played 2 games, and I was the same way for her. I knew
Yeah.
you could go up a difficulty, but
Mhm.
I invited because chat wanted to play, so I invited someone else, and we couldn't bump it up. I guess because it was their first time playing. I was like, well, I don't want to play like
Oh.
3 games
Yeah,
on the lowest one because this is just a regular bot game. So it's kind
Yeah.
of boring.
Not only that, I think they kind of broke it to the fact of everybody that is part of the match has to be up to that difficulty. So if you have
Right.
a viewer
Yeah.
that is only on difficulty 1 and only played like
Mhm.
1 game in difficulty 1, then it doesn't matter, and you still wouldn't be able to go to the highest difficulty
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah. Definitely want to play more level 1s if you already beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have to try this out today.
Cool that they do that. So then
yes.
you don't get stuck with like. Actually, I kind of wish they would do something like that with with like the regular gameplay system. So say if you're like, I mean, they kind of do that. I don't know. I'm like so picky right now about like the
Yeah.
randoms and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
playing
hey,
with
we're there
randoms
with
all
you,
the
hey.
time.
Oh, okay.
They're
Let's
just-
not talk about the randoms.
Okay.
We could.
True, we could be on here for like another 5 hours.
Yes. Y'all are giving me PTSD right now. We'll talk
The
about the
randoms.
randoms. Not
Oh, yeah.
But,
We'll make this segment another day.
Going back to the legacy thing though, but I feel like with Leon, the one thing I did notice is like every time the animation went off, we're like, oh my god, he's coming! Or I would be
Yeah.
like, why is that
Yeah, the
Charizard
little
so
thing on the
thick?
side.
Like I swear to god, he was like
Dude.
beefier than most Charizards.
Yeah. Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. I think the stats
okay.
are different. I think they are more stacked. But not only that, the only thing that like I don't like as much, but it's also a benefit because like it's a big visual cue, is that it takes up like half the whole entire screen. Like
It
that's
does,
my
yeah.
one thing. That's like my one thing. I don't like how much of the screen it takes up, but at the same time I'm like, okay, everybody just retreat. Go back. It's gonna be fine, you know?
Yeah,
They
I'm gonna try to
also
say it
don't
today.
have yeah, I mean they also don't have any support characters, which I get. Like none of the characters are like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be Blissey, which is actually good. Like I like that it's more damaged characters, and not only that, it's characters that like are very close range, except for the Duraludon. Like so, if you get rid, and this is what the plan has been: get rid of the Duraludon first, the tanky Duraludon that never dies. You take down the Duraludon first, and then you just have a team of ranged characters, and you're fine. You know.
Okay.
I like the legacy choices they have. So they got Cynthia with Garchomp.
Mhm.
I don't want to pretend like I know their names. Is it Ryzen with Duraludon? Raisin? I don't know his name. I'm sorry.
He's from the Kalos region, I think, right? No, he's from the Galar.
Galar.
Is it Galar?
Galar,
Yeah.
okay.
Is this blue with Blastoise or is it green?
Yeah,
From the manga?
yeah, blue, green.
From the manga?
Yeah.
The girl.
Green?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I always liked her, yeah.
Obviously Leon with Charizard. And then Lucario's trainer. She a gym leader? I think she's from Kalos.
Yeah, she is from Kalos.
Yeah, when I see that lineup, those 5 characters, I was
Karina?
like, damn. So, what is it?
Karina, I think. Does she have
Yeah.
helmet and rollerblades?
Karina?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Karina,
Yes.
yeah.
Karina and
Dude,
Lucario.
Karina kills me. I am terrified of her Karina. Her Karina literally has like hunted me down, Predator style, and
Oh,
that
snap.
killed me so many times. Karina is a menace.
It would have been
It
cool if they
can
had
easily
megas.
be anybody else.
They all mega evolved. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude,
That's a legacy. But anyway,
honestly.
hey,
You guys
No.
think they'll incorporate that eventually, like Mega
That would
Evolve
be
and Dynamax into
so-
these games?
Or
Yo,
like
that-
a
that would be
mode,
cool.
a mega mode.
Yeah,
Have
a
you guys-
mode.
Right
I think a
there.
mode.
That would be
Feels like a
awesome.
mode.
You pick only Pokemon that Mega Evolve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a mode would probably be the way it could work the best. I think.
Gardevoir up in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys seen in the gallery? They have the Pokemon Unite comics
No.
inside
Yes, but I haven't
inside the
read
game.
them.
So, the professor, when she was younger, 2 Pokemon were racing. I think it was Cinderace and Aegislash. And towards the end of the race, the further they got on this track, they started to evolve. So, the story is, as they were racing and competing, they were gathering Eos energy. So that's what made them hit their final evolution. Kind of remind me of Digimon a little bit. It's inside the menu in the gallery if you guys ever want to read it. There's 2 chapters,
Interesting.
two sections. So as she grows, her and the other professor, they make this island where they have competitive battles. So like that's kind of the idea behind it. Where
Oh.
obviously on our end we're battling to level 9, but when she was a kid, when they raced and competed, the Cinderace and the Aegislash, they evolved by collecting the energy and racing, going against each other.
One.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go
Where's
back and
that
look.
spoiler alert? Should we
I
not
think-
say?
Actually, yeah. Spoiler, go check it out. So, in the second chapter, it showed that short little dude with Sableye. He's like the weird guy with the black and yellow or whatever outfit, purple.
Yeah.
He was kind of forced to make outfits. So, they're called hollowware. And the other
Yeah.
professor was kind of freaking out. He's like, we don't want like clothes on Pokemon. And he was like, touch it. And when he reached for it, his hand went through like the outfit. And he's like, oh, it's hollowware. So like once I saw that, I realized like, oh, they're just making like visual outfits for the Pokemon and players competing to have fun. And the rest of the comic explains that. So then I was thinking about, oh, that's probably why there's no Megas, because it's like a different universe. But when we talk here, they could make a mode like that because they had that Gigantamax Pikachu.
Exactly.
It was crazy to read like they have a comic on this stuff.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
gotta
thought it
talk
was
to
a
that
idea.
old
Yeah.
guy about the fitness outfits. I don't know what they doing to my Glaceon and Espeon with the fitness outfits. How many times people have told me they look like McDonald's workers?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks
Yep,
like.
the fast food honeys.
That
Yep.
literally-
Yeah.
McDonald worker outfits. That's
Yeah.
legit what it's called.
Oh my
Same thing with
gosh.
Delphox. You see like a yellow Delphox or orange Delphox like
Man.
Mhm.
outfit, and you're like, "Hello, can I take your order?"
Like
they've-
Zera's outfit actually looks kind of like a fitness outfit. Like that guy's ready
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
for a
Yeah.
sprint.
Yep, for real.
Yeah, they
Um,
need to drop the McDonald's dropping those outfits. The first outfit for a new Pokemon, like we don't want it.
Oh my god, I'm surprised they ain't sponsored in this game.
Wait, hold on. But they also have like the McDonald's bundle. They're like-
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
when they drop a character,
That could be
they're
a new
like,
meme
"But you
team,
can-"
guys.
Yes, guys.
For real.
Everyone
McDonald's
has to wear the
bundle.
McDonald's skin.
You
Yeah.
can only
Instead of,
pick
like, all
Pokemon with
pink, all the
McDonald's skins.
vendors. There you go,
Yeah.
CEO. I'd like to see you
Fast
running
food
up your
lobbies.
companies.
Open fast food lobbies.
Yes. Okay, I'm saying after this, we need to
That
at
is
least like
hilarious.
queue up. We need to queue up McDonald's
Hey, last
outfits
segment
right now.
of this the news section here, because we want to talk about Mew. 4 days ago, they put this tweet out, and I real quick, shout out to the Unite Twitter. I feel like they hired somebody new, except for the last post that came out late. When the new characters come out,
Fired.
not only do they have the move name, they have the description in the tweet. They also have the visual of the move being played out. I like this because the other games I played, they really don't do this. Like, this is smart of them to maximize on their Twitter here. So of course I'm talking about Dodrio, which actually drops tonight at the release.
Mhm.
At the release,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Release
at the reset, my bad, different R word. At the release. But
with the McDonald's outfit.
hopefully not. Hopefully this dude don't got three
Get him in a
McDonald's
bundle.
hats. One's backwards.
Dude, that just means that like he's managing quality. He's
He's
CEO
managing the quality. Top
Aegis
level.
Slash had to be the worst one. He just really had the cap. One was to
Oh.
the side, one was to the back.
One
That
was
had to
linked
be
to
the
the
worst.
side. Oh my god.
That was
He's just flat out gangster, okay?
Aegis Slash had to fit lean to the side. So let me start with
man.
Young CEO.
Mhm.
So real quick, let me read this tweet. So it says one of them is Dodrio's ability, Runaway, makes it so that when Dodrio's moving, its sprint gauge charges, and when it's full, Dodrio will move with increased movement speed. But it says don't stop. If Dodrio's movement speed fails below a set speed, the gauge will rapidly deplete. So that's just the ability. But overall,
Yeah.
how are you liking the character? What's your thoughts been about it before we get to play it?
Okay, so from what I've seen from Dojiro, I think Dojiro is gonna be one of those characters that is gonna end up just being annoying more than like a real asset on any team. It'll be like, oh man, Dojiri's running real fast to go score, and it counts for the 3 or whatever. Or oh, he's fully stacked already. I just don't feel like it's gonna be, and I hate to use the word, but meta, where it's gonna be like a lot of people playing it and it's really good. I think it's just going to be a fun thing to do, and it's going to be annoying to go against for certain teams. But I really just feel like it'll be forgotten. Just like Buzzwell, I think it'll be forgotten after a month and a half. I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing it, and I don't think it's going to be a very strong character to have on your team. So, but we'll see. I might be wrong, but that's how I'm kind of looking at it from what I've seen from him so far.
Okay. Feral Eevee, what's your thoughts as the Queen of Eevees? How you liking Dodrio?
Queen of Eevees, but ask about Dodrio.
Well, what's your opinion as you set up the army, the squad to go take him down?
My
As a-
3Vs when I jungle invade this other Dodrio jungler tonight.
Yeah.
Well, from what I was looking from, so I definitely was like I said, I was looking at Chris Heroes and Spraggle's video, and he reminds me, of course, a lot, they share, of course, being birds and being speedsters with Talonflame, very bursty, but very fragile at the same time, because I don't know if you guys noticed, especially, with this whole scoring meta now going on with the new map, I've been getting a lot more Talonflames going up against me with, the goal getters, the attack waves, just
Feral. Yep.
kind of flitting in, scoring, and then flitting out. And I think Dodrio's going to do a lot of that. It's just interesting because they also have moves for him, and Chris was saying he's definitely has more crowd control, but I'm kind of wondering if he bursts easily, but yet he has the move that can jump through the wall and stun people, or his ultimate, what is it? He just runs at people, no hindrances.
Yes.
My thing is how is this character supposed to crowd control but also pops easily? That part confuses me.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we're
That
gonna
is
start
confusing,
seeing
yeah.
him with maybe tank stacking items too. But I don't know. I think he's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't think he'll be forgotten that easily. Because I think he's gonna be really annoying if you utilized properly.
Yeah.
Especially if he's a speedster who could take out other speedsters. Because if he was, because he heals a little bit too. So I'm just starting to think he would be a good counter if you were playing against a team that had a Talonflame. Because they're both speedy, they're both scoring. But if he was going up against a Talonflame, I think he would win. Just because he has the healing, he has the stun, and everything.
And he has the
know.
new
It's
character release buff.
It's a real thing.
Yes.
Real thing.
That secret new character release buff. All right, Onesie Party, what's your thoughts on Dodrio?
My thoughts, honestly, I will have to disagree with CEO. I'm really excited to see how the gameplay is. Now, I do agree with oh man, it's a new character. It's gonna be, everybody's gonna think Dodrio's stacked. No pun intended, But at the same time, what we were talking about even before this map came on, is movement speed. Movement speed is huge. I think if the Dodrio's actually able to get stacks in, able to jungle, or even split jungle, I think it's gonna be huge to be able to go in and out of the map. CC when you're there in battle, dip out, come back, score. I think that's gonna be huge because you're gonna be all over the place with movement speed because that's part of the ability. And then splitting up the points at the end. Now, I will say I don't think that the way to do it at the very end would be to do the split the points. But I think early on that is going to be huge. But my only thing is people are already like having problems with like doing math and scoring. So like I feel like it's one of those things of like you could have a really awesome, like it has a potential, it has great potential, especially on this map. Like I feel like Dodrio is gonna like dominate, like if it is a good Dodrio. But at the same time, like let's just say you got like a little kid, like oh like I'm just gonna play it, it's new, it's new, it's fun, and then like doesn't know how to count, actually ends up messing your team up and giving the other enemy team farm, because that's also huge. Because like in this map, I know it's going to be part of like our whole entire segment later on as well, but in this map, stealing farm and XP is huge because we don't have Dreadnought anymore. We don't have instant levels for everybody. XP is huge, so like you might have to play like go in, go out, steal farm, be there for team fights. But I'm just happy we finally get another speedster since the start of the game, bro. Since the start of the game, like I was a Zera speedster from the very beginning, and then like just recently they've buffed Zera, but
it's like finally.
I feel like I know, but I feel like unfortunately wasn't enough a buff. But
really?
That's besides the point.
What? You crazy?
That's okay.
Nah, you crazy.
Maybe I just want to go to OG.
What's in those
Zera
potatoes out there? What's in Idaho? Hold on.
Potato brain as well. It's fine,
Hey, real quick before we get to Mew, I think for my ideas of Dodrio, be a cool character. I think it'll stay more relevant than Buzzwole a little bit longer, but I think we're gonna see very often more in standard and also in lower ranked matches. The 5 speedster stack. I think that's all this is really gonna do for a while. Nice novelty, new character. We about to see 5 speedsters. People just goof off for a minute. But as far as like competitive, I'm not sure where it'll be. I don't think it'll make a spot.
I feel like because some of the points that Party said I agree with, but I think you said it yourself when it was the people that are good with it, and it's like because Gold Getter Talonflame is really good if you know how to do it, if you know when to do it. But the average Gold Getter Talonflame you get on your team doesn't know how to do it or when to do it. So you were saying when to split scores and when, like those decisions that randoms make, because they're all going to want to play Dodrio because of the way he works. And like you said, speeding in and getting a goal. And like, it would be so annoying if someone did it right. And it would be so good. But I only say it's going to be just annoying because we're not going to have a lot of people that know how to do it the right way. So it's going to be like Crustle on the old map where Crustle has a lot of speed. He could do the same thing too. But how many goal getter Crustles did you see? Never wanted to be ever with the team, even though you have a little bit of CC. Never wanted to I think it's gonna be kind of like that, but just a new character.
Yeah.
Only because the community. Yeah. But played well, I think it could be really, really good.
Oh, played well, I think it'll be a terror. So like speaking of I'm sorry. What a transition. Speaking of playing well and being a terror, let's get to this main topic, because this character I've been seeing every single match ever since this new map came out, and I was just thinking, I don't think I'll ever see this character. I thought I was gonna say Mew. I'm talking Mr. Mime. What the hell? What did they give that boy? What did they inject in his veins? Oh my god.
Man,
crack clown.
How can this do 1v5 on their pad? What? That's crazy.
I'm telling you, I have legit 1v3'd a lot of times. It's really broken. And they said they hot fixed it and tuned it, but they didn't do enough. There's nowhere near enough that they did.
They scheduled that tweet 3 days late. They ain't hot fixed nothing. Get out of here. They lying. Stop lying.
And you know what's funny too? I'd hate to, because when they first did fix or change him with the update, those first couple days that I played, I remember it being bad. Now I'd hate to go back and see how bad it was before they even did a hot fix, because man, he had to be super, super broken in those first 2 days. But then they fixed it, and now it's still not fixed. It's like, nah. Nope. He's literally an all-arounder now.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, he really is. All-around support.
I couldn't believe I thought I was like, yo, this episode 3, Theia Ruins. We got Mew, new movesets, got 6 things. It's out. We could talk about how it plays. We still can, but like, damn, Mr. Mime took over. That thing was crazy, Brand. Because like the first 3 days, I was like, nah, I'm not playing. It's just Mr. Mime. It's whatever. Right. And then like I actually picked it, and I was like, God damn, it's like you driving a brand new car. Like you can't control the speed. Like the boom, the breakneck on your neck. Oh my God, it's just crazy. Yo, that power swap, and then the ultimate. I played Mr. Mime before. I had like check my record. It was like 108 games on it. Good win rate. And then I'm starting to play this new one with the power swap, and I'm just like, holy shit! Like this shit's crazy now.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
I can't believe what everyone was saying was true. I thought it was just, the typical people online, Twitter, Twitch, whatever, just talking about the character buffs and it's crazy, nerf it. But then I played it and I was like, wow, this is nuts. This is actually crazy.
It's nuts. It is.
Yo, Feral Eevee, did you ever play a game or two on Mime?
Yeah, well, I've actually, oh my God, I hated Mime. So I was kind of, well, I've always hated Mime because like I'm always that one person who always ends up getting like smacked against the wall and having a quarter HP taken. So like I hated him before this, and now like, and literally I don't know what's worse than hate. Like it's even worse than that for me because like I'm just thinking particularly like he's a very like I thought he was like strong before, but going with CEO about like the certain people, like if you have a really good Mime player who knows how to utilize his walls, then and knows what they're doing, they're actually very strong even before this buff.
Right.
And I'm just thinking how like I've had some good Mime players, or like for an example, like the walls are so large, so even on the old map, that's what's exciting about this new map are all the walls, which I think have really helped with like the Mew light screen. So now Mime. I think it's gonna help with like Wigglytuff and Rollout, but I just remember there's this one time I 1v1 Draco, and we were both going Mime versus Mime, and I hated it because I had no idea what I was doing. And there's this one point where like it was near the Zap Pit. I couldn't get to him because he'd light screen one side, so I'd run over to the other side to try and get him. He'd light screen that side, so he literally trapped himself in there as a defense. And I was like, this character is so stupid. But now the fact that like this character can literally just walk up to you and like poke you and you die, it's like even more.
Man.
It's crazy. It's the most non-threatening sound when you click the power swap button. Like,
or like
but
spotlight. Once I see those little digital blocks going around.
Oh my God!
I call
what do you call them?
Rubik's cubes.
The Rubik's cubes.
When he hits the 10 Rubik's cubes,
he started juggling the cubes. It's a wrap. Oh my goodness, it's a wrap.
Oh man!
I do like Glaceon. They buffed my boy girl.
Oh man!
Like Glaceon.
Yeah. Speaking of Theia Ruins, I think in the top 3, definitely in this map, Mime, Mew, and Glaceon. Glaceon is up there. How many Glaceon games you getting in for Eevee?
Actually, not a lot. 2 reasons. One, everybody keeps auto-locking Glaceon before me. The second, I have been working towards world ranking as Sylveon, so I don't mind playing more Sylveon.
Okay.
But like, I did try out, so before everyone like was playing Icicle Spear Glaceon, and so for this one, I did, dabble around a little bit with the Icy Wind. I'm still like iffy about it, so that's another reason why I stopped playing is I kind of like, I'm a very like stubborn player, so like for Sylveon, I love to go Mystical Fire Draining Kiss, and so for Glaceon, it was hard for me to kind of like switch over to Icy Wind, even though like I prefer Icy Spear.
Yeah.
So that was another reason why I wasn't like really interested in playing Glaceon right now, even though it's like super buffed.
Yeah, the Icy Wind is crazy now. If you're a squishy, that thing will legit 2-shot you. And Glaceon will get it one time, he'll jump at you, hit you with it, and then 3 seconds, 4 seconds later, they're jumping at you again, you're done. 2-shot, you're done. And there's nothing you can do because it's like an automatic move too. It'll automatically hit you. It's not a skill shot. So as long as you jump, all those spears will hit their target. And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do?
That's what I love about Icy Spear.
It's a wrap. Man, those auto targets, man, I thought it was slick. Yo, guys, I thought it was slick. They targeted me. I said, all right, bet. I ran into the grass, thought I was hidden. Nope. Caught me. I was like, damn. I said, damn.
Nice.
Thought I was hidden. Nope. Glaceon's
But
too
Mime still
strong.
probably 1v1 outclasses Glaceon though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
actually,
Oh, the power
actually,
swap?
right now.
Oh my god.
I don't think right now if Mime hits Power Swap, I don't think there's a Pokemon I could just name off the top of my head that I know 100% beats Mime if he hits Power Swap. It's tough.
You
And
target?
he's a support.
I scrolled through a stream. I seen 2 different teams. They both had Mime and Blissey, and the Mime power swapped their own
Ooh.
Blissey, and they was fighting 2v2 in the middle. I was like, this is gonna take forever. I'm out of here. They probably still playing right now. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
All that HP,
Still
man.
power swapped right now.
Hey, all right, real quick. Hey, party. I'm sorry. I almost said party NA. Sorry. Formerly party NA. Onesie party. How you feeling, Mew? Have you tried out this light screen plus solar beam combo? The
Yes,
super solar
I
beam?
have. Dude, Super Saiyan, Super Solar. I really
real.
okay. Mew, I love the versatility. Like I
Mhm.
mean, you and I like everybody here that's on part of the podcast. We're pretty much all part of the same thing. Mew is one of those characters that everybody's gonna like. It's either gonna be awesome on your team or it's gonna be detrimental and just die.
Yep.
But
Oh god,
the
yeah.
good Mews they're crazy. They are absolutely crazy. You know, you light screen, and what not a lot of people know is that you can right bumper light screen again if you're on Switch. So you click light screen again, and it will actually conform to your body. And
Yeah, I
then
like that.
it's crazy. But at the same time, I don't think people play Mew as assassin-y enough. You go in, you literally you light beam, you steal. You have to be sleazy. You have to be a sleazy Mew, you know? Yes. Yes. You gotta steal
Oh no,
everything.
she didn't.
I don't think
You
people
gotta
play the
steal.
game like that enough. Period. I think people need to
Yeah.
be more
You're
aggressive.
right.
Yeah, they're not
Well, I
aggressive
mean,
enough.
and that's the thing too. Is like honestly, like how many times have you guys faced off against a Mew and you're like, oh no, you have to focus the Mew down, or else they're gonna seal the Regieleki or steal the objective,
Yep.
steal Rayquaza.
Mhm.
Like that's honestly, I feel like more. I mean, granted, maybe not more people because like at the same time, you don't want the enemy to be doing that, but at the same time, more people need to be playing for steals. Honestly, you know,
I agree.
I really think that should be like more of our mindset of like no, like farm is huge, stealing is huge, you know, scoring is also important, but like and objectives obviously, but when you steal and like absolutely destroy the other enemy team, like that gives your team an advantage.
The advantage. Yep.
For real.
Like
exactly.
once you're done, I don't think a lot of people understand that. Okay, we just secured our farm, right? We should be over there, like looking at least to see if we can get a steal on their farm, not chilling on
Yes.
our goal or just running mid for no reason. Like the priorities in lane is to be ahead. You're ahead if you can get the mid farm that's neutral and if you can steal their farm. So you gotta be
Yeah.
trying to see if you could just get it. And with Mew, that's easy to do because you can stay back and
Yeah.
then boom, solar beam through the light screen. And it's like,
Oh
wow.
my goodness. What I think is absolutely crazy is Mew is one of those characters that you get solar beam right off the bat.
Off
How
the
many
bat.
other
Off the bat.
characters off the bat, like first choice, you get to choose solar beam. Like
Mhm.
that to me is so crazy. The
Yeah.
whole entire beginning of the game, like, and again, like if you know how to play against a Mew, you know that like if they're firing their laser, don't hit farm. Like don't
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, best secure
you have
early
to
game
get
now.
out. Exactly.
secure early
It's
game.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, Feral Eevee, I think we talked in DMs. Did I see you say you were talking about some kind of no that was still Sylveon. I was gonna say a Score Shield Mew. That was me. I was running Score Shield, being goofy.
I also played some U games and
Oh, we did talk.
I was
Yeah, you
actually
did play some
curious
U
to-
games. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually curious to hear more from Party and CEO about the utilization of all the Mew moves, because I'm sure both of you guys, or even you, Mike, all three of you guys have probably played Mew more than me. And I did play it when it first came out. I actually bought it because whenever the Pokemon comes out as a
Hey.
streamer, I'm like, oh, I gotta give them the first scoop.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's just very exciting because I heard you, Party, I heard you talk about like the solar beam and the light shield.
Yes.
Like for me personally, I've been going a lot of agility and surf. which is
Yeah.
probably why I'm also like trash at Mew, is because like you play
my
more
God.
assassiny, where else me, like I'm a very aggressive type player. So like I'm always usually up there, and either like I die or I'm like killing them. But
Yeah.
I like how I noticed like last night I was playing we were playing against more Mews, and there was this one really good Mew in particular who was switching the moves so fast. I think that's important as a Mew player.
Yes. Yeah.
And why he can
Exactly.
be so big is just his what's the word, versatility. He's just very able, very
Versatility.
situational, which I like, because you have
Yeah.
literally the surf, which can be used defensively, offensively. You have the solar beam, which like you were saying can steal. You have what's that one called where he just like literally teleports to people giving shields, like he
Coaching.
acts
Coaching.
coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Coach
it's just cool
Mew.
because he's literally can be he can literally be a support, or he can be an assassin. Like he's very
Yeah.
versatile as a character. And what other moves are there? Agility I like personally
I like
because it's like
agility a
another
lot.
dash.
Yeah, you get
Yep.
two of them.
Um,
And there's
Yeah.
Yep.
Electro Ball. Yeah.
And
Electro
Ball.
Ball. I
I have
always
yet to
like that in
pick it.
Pikachu. I always took Electro Ball and Pikachu because it just hones in, so it follows you
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the map. There's no escaping that.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
think
like
you
I'll
said
let
it though. I
is that all
Theo-
6 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. Yep. That's
Mhm.
it. Yep.
And
Yeah,
it's just crazy because like unlike Pokemon where you just get condemned to like 2 moves at a time, you can constantly switch between all 6 of them.
Yeah.
Like when I
Yeah.
reading it on paper, I was like, "Oh, that seems cool." Like, "Oh, you can reset moves," but then actually playing it, like, it's insane. I'm like, "Yo, this is very cool how they thought of this
Yeah.
concept to put on a character." Like,
It
when
is.
when you do other moves, it'll boost the cooldown of the reset button, and then clicking that will boost the
Yeah.
cooldown of your
Mhm.
ultimate, and it all just connects your savings to your check-in. And this is nuts,
Mhm.
man. That's nuts.
How do
Love
you
that
guys like the
character.
ultimate? I've been struggling with the ultimate.
I feel like the ultimate isn't utilized enough.
Utilized
honestly.
enough or correctly. Yeah.
I would say correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see a lot of users bust their ultimate for no reason. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
no one's near you.
You're like,
You didn't
nobody's
sneak
even
in no
there.
scores. You
Right.
didn't sneak in.
Yeah.
You didn't sneak in the hoopa for the ultimate. I seen that one game.
Yeah.
One streamer, they had a Mew and a hoopa. They popped the Mew ultimate, and the Mew walked in with the hoopa, and then bam, big portal. The other team had no clue. All of a sudden, everybody's there. I was like, damn, what a combo! I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
the
Yeah.
crazy.
combos out here, the
I
plays.
love that. I love
And
that.
that's the thing. I think it's still so new that we're gonna keep seeing those kind of things pop up because I don't think everybody knows the extent of what Mew can do yet. But you know,
Yeah.
whenever games come out, it's always the player base that defines what it's gonna be.
What the
devs,
character is.
yeah, the devs have an idea of what they see in their mind, but then players, when they put their creativity on it, it can become something completely different. So we're
Yeah.
gonna see Mew turn into different things. That's like, oh my god, you can do that, or you can do that, because Mew just has so much versatility. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really.
we haven't
cool.
seen it
that's
all
some-
yet.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something I mean, because I even before Mew came out, like Mike knows how excited I was. I'm like, because we played
Oh, yeah.
we played in the tournament together, and like Mike knows, like I am a person of many characters and many like Pokemons, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I get to have a character that I get to switch out. I get to play different ways. Like I also play like very aggressive like you, Eevee, but at the same time I also know that like I have to switch up my play style depending on how the game is, and
Mhm.
Mew is great at that
Yeah.
because you know, like I run like cooldown, and at the same time it's like, okay, when you're in game, it's like, okay, objective, I want to solar beam the objective. When it's with people, I want to be coaching and electro ball.
Mhm.
When it's like basically going around the map and also objectives, I do agility and surf like you do. Of okay,
Yeah,
like
agility
we're
surf is
gonna-
goated. That shit's fun.
yeah, exactly. Like you're going around the map, and again, it's like one of those. Okay, it's also movement speed as well. You're
Yep.
going around the map. You're there, you know. And I think the biggest thing that we all know is like being present for anything, you know.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god,
and
please.
that's huge.
Class
Huge.
attendance is very important.
Yes, attendance is very important.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Team
know, if you have a
attendance.
Mew
If Mew's
by
coaching,
themselves,
team attendance is important.
You
Hey,
know, it's like one of those things.
As I check
You're all
the
by
time here,
yourself.
we're getting close to our time. So before we wrap up, let me just go around the circle real quick. We're gonna talk about just a quick comment about, you know, Zapdos being gone, Rayquaza is in, how you guys like the change, and then I'll do show ending shout outs and we can get it rolling. So let me start with Party NA, we'll go to Feral and then CEO. So Party,
Oh
yeah, Zap's
my
gone,
gosh.
Rayquaza is in. How do you feel about it? Real quick.
Hallelujah. Okay, I think Unite is getting into a place where I'm excited for it. Granted, I feel like everybody that is a random, they feel like this is the first time they've ever played Unite. Like, what is up with that? Like, it is been like, okay, I know you guys have been playing, but like, just because there's a new Rayquaza instead of Zapdos doesn't mean that you guys like forgot how to be for objectives and be there, be present. But I absolutely love it because like what we were talking about last time with Snorlax and like blocking mons and like you can get Rayquaza and still lose.
Mhm.
And on the other side, the enemy team can get Rayquaza and still lose. And at the same time, like I think it really brings in the whole entire thing of uniting. Haha, pun intended.
Ooh, I
Got
like
it.
that.
But
I like that.
it really does. It really does because it's like it's one of those things that's like you want to be together and you want to be there for objectives, and it also leaves a lot more room for like tournament plays. Like that's what I'm more curious to see is because I really do feel like in the past with Zapdos, the 8 minutes more or less didn't matter. It was always Zapdos. It was always Zapdos.
Mhm.
And now I feel like it's actually turning into a game where the 8 minutes leading up actually matter before Rayquaza. And that's the type of game that I want to see. Maybe if they bring out like Zapdos for randoms, like I don't mind that. Like I actually really like the competitive scene now. I don't like the people because the people don't know what they're doing. But I like the potential. I think it's going in the right direction.
All right. I think they can keep Zap in Mer Stadium, but I'll let Feral Eevee go. Feral, what's your feeling? Zap is out, Rayquaza's in. How you feeling about it?
I mean, I miss it because it's like it's easier to say. Because I've always been like, guys, I told my viewers, I'm like, we gotta go to the Zappy Boy. We gotta go to the Zappy Boy. But now I'm just like, we gotta go to the Rayquaza. But no, I agree with the party. Like, I'm so excited. Like, they actually switched over because the amount of times that the moment like you have a whole 10-minute game and Zapdos is literally at the last 2 minutes. So like, if you didn't get, if say they burned the Zapdos, all of a sudden it was like FF, and people just sit in base for like the last minute and 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh, and it was very frustrating because it's instant scoring. Now, say you burn the Rayquaza, you still have time on the other team to be able to react and defend. Like it's defendable. There's still a lot more time. Like if you can work as a team to get to the spot, stop the people from scoring, you can actually still turn the game around. Where else, yes, it was possible, the Zapdos, but it was a lot lower chance. And plus, like you'd have the AFKs or the surrender vote coming in right away.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I like it because it actually like you get like there's just yeah, there's just more you can do. I think Party explained it very well, but quickly going also about like so Mike was like talking, I got a little confused about scoring comp versus meme teams, and I actually I made Draku this vacation. I forced him to go score shield, so we did run some double score shield
Ooh.
experiments. I went score shield Sylvie. Why he wanted to go score shield Desi? Maybe because he's like a huge Desi. He's like top world ranking in Desi, but he's just like, I'm going score shield. I'm like in the jungle, but like again, we were also heavily drinking this night too. So like, no, we were winning some games, but last night I was a little more sober and I was running score shield again. And I think score shield for like scoring, even though this is a very like scoring dependent not scoring dependent game. Now that it's more like backgapping and everything, for me personally as Sylveon, I think it's just because she's squishy and attacking, and the way Score Shield works, it's I think what your shields is equivalent to your health. So I think it's gonna be very helpful if you're like a Blastoise or a Mamoswine going in, especially with this meta of scoring. I think it's very helpful. I don't know why I didn't practice with that. I just thought of it now. But yeah, no, I think unless you're a tank, Score Shield isn't going to be very effective if you're running Score Shield on a comp, even with like this whole very score I'm so sorry I'm having trouble saying this. Even though like it's very like you
Score
see
heavy.
people
I feel you.
backcapping more
Yeah.
often
Yeah,
and
it's super heavy.
more people want to like score rather than fight, which I get it. It's a very score dependent game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, Mike, I didn't like the double score shield. Neither did Drake. But we were both squishy attackers. But I think like if people were to do it more on Mamo and Blastoise, even Blissey, I think it would definitely be more effective. Maybe
Yeah.
even on Dodrio, seeing him run in with score shield, but
Yes.
I doubt it. I'm still confused about him, like if he's gonna be tanky or not.
Yeah.
No, I like your feedback.
I don't think he
more
is.
more of the defenders and tanky characters you played.
Yeah.
You think should have score shield. Okay. All right. What about you, Young?
Man, I have fell in love with this game again once they put Rayquaza in the game. I was falling out of it because we entered the T-Tar meta and T-Tar was broken and the Zap. It was just like, look, this game is just like, what are you supposed to do now?
Broken.
Yeah, the game was broken for a little bit there because like, hey, if the T-Tar has a Blissey on his hip, then you're not killing him and he's just gonna get the Zap. He's gonna wipe you guys or steal the Zap. And I was just losing a lot of games. It was never really my fault. It's really just, okay, if we're not all together or if we all can't take this out, we can't win. So when they put the Rayquaza, and I was saying this before leading up to it, I said, you know what, solo queue is going to suffer because this is going to make the game more team reliant. And because the game is now more team reliant because there's not instant scoring, solo queue suffers because the player base does not know how to work together for some reason.
Yeah.
They don't know how
Yeah.
to unite. They don't.
Yup.
And it's
Yup.
crazy. Isn't it crazy? The game is called Unite, but people just do not understand
Not-
how to do it.
That's crazy.
It's-
That's so
it's-
true.
It's
Exactly.
really crazy. But
You know
Rayquaza,
what?
like Party said, the fact that you can defend it if they get it, that you have an opportunity. The fact that getting it doesn't mean an instant win. I love that for the game, and I really believe it's starting to probably go in a direction that maybe we've never seen. This could be the start of a long, 5-year run of this game being really, really, really good. If they keep adding Pokemon that people love and they keep on top of the balance issues, this could be one of those MOBAs that's going to go for a long time now because the Zap just made it where it was like, okay, this game's a joke, kind of, you know? Like,
Yeah.
okay, just sit around, steal the Zap, you could win. But now that it's an actual strategy-based, team-based MOBA, and it's surrounded by the Pokemon, they keep adding new Pokemon. If they can keep it balanced, this I think could go for a long time
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I
For
don't
me,
think
I'm
there'll
glad.
ever be a balance. Like League of Legends, there was never really a balance. Like there's always people like there's just constant tweaking every single patch.
now. That's
Mm.
true, though.
But, Very
All
quickly,
it takes is one Mr.
Oh.
Mime.
Right.
We don't talk about that still. Too soon.
Yeah, too soon. But yeah, what's up, Pharaoh?
Oh no, I was just thinking because like CEO mentioned Tyranitar and Blissey, and all of a sudden a light bulb went above me, and I'm like, next time I play Pokemon Unite, I'll make the other person, I'll go Blissey or they'll go Tyranitar. Let's both run double score shield since we're like tanky
Oof.
people. Plus, like imagine a safeguard on the T-Tar, plus
Oh.
a shield, plus the score
Oh, she's back
shield.
on the double score
Oh.
shield train. Oh, we got it back. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's coming back now. Plus,
man.
maybe like some Reggie Rock, a little
Oh.
bit of
Okay.
that
Oh,
special
okay.
defense buff,
show
and
vacation,
then now we got a
daydreaming.
big boy. Yep.
Here we go.
It's funny
And
because when you were
Rayquaza?
talking, Eevee, I was thinking Goal Getter Blastoise with Score Shield might be really, really
Ooh.
good.
Oh, hell
Because
yeah.
once he goes into
That's
rapid
true.
spin, you move a little faster. So you could be moving around the map kind of fast to get to that back cap. And if you have Score Shield with Blastoise and a Goal Getter, you're probably not getting stopped on your score.
Hell nah. You smacking
Right.
people
I'll
off.
try it
You're like,
out.
get
That's
off
like the
me.
one
Get the hell
defender
off
I
me, boy. Back him down the post like Shaq. You scoring.
Right. That
Big
might
Blastoise.
be really good.
Hell
I
yeah.
love this podcast.
see
I
it.
have all these new ideas just popping in my head for the next thing
Right?
to do.
Oh,
Whenever
this
you
is
unite.
fantastic. Hey, I noticed we are getting towards that time, so I do want to thank you guys for joining the show today. I know it was a little earlier for Party, actually earlier for Eevee. You're in California on vacation, and then also I'm cutting it to CEO stream. So everybody's doing me a
Oh.
favor. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed
appreciate
myself. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, for others. Me
It
too.
was awesome.
Yeah, this was
Love
awesome.
meeting you guys. Like Eevee, you're pretty awesome, and CEO. Hopefully each one of us can like hook up with the McDonald's
Yeah, we'll have to get
Yeah, we
the
might have to
McDonald's
see
squad
that.
together
I'll
one day.
organize that. I'll organize that special.
Alright.
Bringing back the podcast, McDonald's
word.
style.
I'd be down for that, for real. I'd be down for that.
We'll have to get that together one day.
I'm
So
so down.
let me run this through. I'll go to party.
I'm gonna cry though.
Pharaoh.
I'm gonna have to get an evolution with the McDonald's skin.
Oh no! Gotta muddy up the collection. Sorry, you know. Hey, you know what? If you got the ball man, you can get McDonald's for it. It's okay. Because that, you know what? I was rocking it for a few days, but now I'm just like, you know what? Young's right, man. The pants is ugly.
Man, them pants. I can't remember the pants.
The belt loop's falling off. I can't do
The
this.
belt's falling off. It's not even hooked up. Like, come on, stop it.
I'm like, this is what they think style is? The hip hop
Right.
people? Let me stop.
Yeah.
Let me stop. All right,
Oh,
so
this is so cool. Thank you for this, Mike, because I know I did know you and CEO, but it's really great to meet you, Party. So again,
Yeah, it is.
networking,
Thank you.
Yes.
bringing people
I'm
together,
really
Mike.
glad.
Hey, that's also another angle I was trying to bring to this too as well. Not research to see if you guys know each other, but on the chance of if folks don't know each other, now you do, and if you do, then it makes not that it's harder, but it'll make it that much easier for
Yeah,
conversations.
to
but
connect.
you
yeah.
get it. Yeah, the
Mhm.
chemistry's already there.
Party's gonna carry me with her Mew now.
So yeah, let's do
Right,
some shout out
that's at
to.
McDonald's.
So Party, tell the crowd where can folks find you at online? Where can they see you?
Twitch, onesie party, and I'm still changing everything else. So we'll see what ends up happening with everything else. But the main thing is Twitch onesie party, and I also am still on TikTok, but it's I think it's still party NA. I think it's still party NATTV, but
Okay, yeah. Hey, you know what? With the show's podcast, oh my god, with the podcast Twitter, you know, if you tweet out your socials and stuff, I can retweet it, no problem. So that way, people listening to the
Alright.
show, they can catch up because you've been on 2 episodes now. So I'm sure you got some viewers out there, you got some listeners. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
So,
hey, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. All right, Feral Eevee, thank you for joining us on your vacation. Can you let the folks listening know where they can find you out online and your content?
Thank you so much for inviting me again, even though I appreciate the three of you guys because as you saw, I was kind of a little clueless navigating this, but I'm on
No, you're good.
Instagram. I actually just joined Twitter because people were like, you have to get Twitter if you do Twitch streaming. I was like, fine. Still navigating Twitter world, but let me tell you, make sure everyone it's X Feral Eevee because recently over the past couple weeks, people keep coming out to me. They're like, Feral, what the heck did you do? And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, your Twitter account suspended. I'm like, I didn't do anything. And Mambo's like, guys, stop making her panic. And I was like, listen, somebody stole Feral Eevee before me and got their account suspended. I'm like, I'm the real Eevee, Feral Eevee at X Feral Eevee. So. But everything else is Feral Eevee. I just use Twitter and Discord and Instagram.
Got you.
Try not to get too much.
They got
Still
their
a baby.
Twitter banned. How you get your Twitter account banned? What was you saying? Anyway, sorry.
Guys,
Some people are reckless with it.
I would literally tag them and call them out on it, but their account's suspended, so that's kind of a moot point.
Oh.
Yeah. They use other platforms. They somewhere else. All right, my man, young CEO. Thank you for joining the show today. Can you let people at home know where they could find you and the company?
Yes, sir. Well, again, just like Eevee said, thank you for having us, and thank you for reaching out to me and wanting me to be a part of this because I did enjoy this thoroughly. I had fun. I get to meet. I knew Feral Eevee before. I got to meet Party. Seems really cool. I'd love to play some games with you guys. This would be fun. But I'm on Twitch, X Young CEO X. Same thing. You can find on if you search Young CEO on Instagram, you would find it there too. TikTok, Financial Felons Gaming. Financial Felons is my clothing brand, which you can also go to financialfelons.com. It's my clothing brand that I started. And those are the main things right now. But the top one is going to be just Twitch, X Young CEO X. And again, a lot of different things I have going on there. A lot of Unite, but different things too. So thank you for letting me put that out there.
Oh, excellent. Hey, appreciate it, man. No, thank you guys. Thank you very much. And you guys can find me on Twitter at Mike Lowwry and also the podcast Surrender at 5pod. You know, we're on Twitter or also on Apple now. We finally got on the iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Finally.
Ooh.
Thank goodness. Feels good.
Nice.
Hey yo.
Nice.
We're on Spotify. We're on Anchor. And any other podcast outlet you guys use, you can find us anywhere. And I will make sure to share and retweet the socials of everyone on the panel here today, just so we can get more exposure out there. Because, you know, hey, a like, a retweet, a comment is free. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing Rick Ross had said that was so true. I was like, you know what? He said, hey, man, a like is free. Whoa, you know, hey, you know, he was so right. So if you guys hear the show, if you guys see anyone's socials, try to boost them.
Somebody went to TwitchCon.
Somebody went to TwitchCon, yeah. Rick Ross at TwitchCon.
Have a lot of fun out there, CEO on it. Although
I plan to have a lot of. It's in San Diego. I actually used to live in San Diego, so I'm gonna be able to see friends. My mom is out there, so it's gonna be a thing where I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a home game for you. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay. It's in your backyard.
Yep.
do we have anything on the East Coast, Mike? Like, for people on the East Coast, I feel like, do we have anything that like East Coast Twitch people could meet up and do? If like the West Coast has TwitchCon?
Oh, they got like, was it PAX East CEO, right?
Is that our thing?
You know, I don't. Does TwitchCon go to different places? I think they have it in different places. I'm not sure though. I want to say there was another TwitchCon somewhere. I'm not sure. I might be wrong.
My bad, Pharaoh. No, a Twitch, like a East Coast Twitch event. That one I'm not aware of. I could research that.
And then poor Party's just in the middle in Idaho.
Oh, shit.
She has to pick a coast to go meet him.
No, I probably it's not too far. It's not too far. I have family in California, so like, I mean, if I really wanted to, we could see. I'd be like, hey, yo, CEO, like, stay at your mama's place. No.
now we family. Damn. Let me end the show. All right, I got my favorite cheesy line I gotta say as we end. Hey, if you guys see us online, surrender at 5.
Hey.
As our opponent, not as a teammate. God damn it! Because you know what? Real quick before I click stop recording, I said that as a joke. I made this damn show, and then it keeps happening. People on my team. I mean, as my opponent. Damn it! Surrender as my opponent.
I feel like now I got to do that every time I have Mike on my team. Now I just got to start the surrender thing in honor of this
surrender
podcast.
at 5.
Right.
But only when we go together with our McDonald's outfits. Let's see it.
The Mickey D surrender. Peace.
Yep.